Welcome, everybody. Welcome again. Welcome to our UBX Academy podcast, episode 53. All right. My name is Brian. I'm the head of the UBX Academy. All right. So I believe some of our participants over here might have heard my voice before, or maybe we have some new friends who came along and joined us on our podcast. And today is the episode 53. So this daily podcast will be happening at the same time, same daily, rain or shine, at 8 p.m. Singapore time. So I believe we do have friends from all around the world. And today we are here to talk about what is next AI. All right. So next AI itself is actually one of the I would say, hold on, let me just sorry guys. Let me close the waiting room so everybody can join in to our podcast. Yeah. Okay. So today we are talking about our XAI token, which I believe for those users who have been following our UBX platform recently, this 1 month especially, all right, we have been launching a lot of new updates, new big progress, all right, especially our UBX Labs itself. Right, so for those who do not know, for our UBX Labs, which has been strategically formed with the GC Capital, right? So the first asset, right, on the launching pad will be our XAI tokens, right? So I believe some of us already participate. Some of us are still trying to find out more about the potential of this Nexus AI. All right, so this entire project is called Nexus AI, which is the super AI brain that unites global compute power. Okay, so the token that we are actually mining on the launchpad itself will be using XAI. Sorry, will be XAI as a rewards. All right. So the current mining ratio is actually 30% of EUSDT assets, which is only available to the pioneers or the first batch users of UBX exchange. And the other 70% would be in UBX token, which is the native token of our UBX exchange. Right. So basically, for new friends who wants to actually participate in mining of XAI tokens, you could actually look for your introducer, all right, or in the Telegram group, you can actually look for people who are actually selling off their EUSDT, all right. Or if not, you could actually wait for probably another 2 weeks or so when there will be a P2P marketplace for the buy and sell of EUSDT assets. All right. So for those who already have the EUSDT assets, all you need to do is just combine your EUSDT with UBX tokens, and that will be your total value for your stake mining of XAI tokens. All right. So what is Nexus AI? Let's take a look. All right, let's understand a little bit about the global shift in the AI compute power globally. Okay. So technically, from the traditional processing to right now, we talk about intelligent computing. This shift is critical for everyone globally, because as we know right now, we are moving into the world, the AI period. You know, everybody is talking about AI, how AI can actually help our daily lives. Okay, so first of all, at some taking a look at some statistics itself, the expenditure of AI computing power actually skyrocketed, right, from the previously 9% in 2016. It grew to 80%, right, in 2022, and based on experts' projection, is that it's gonna hit at least 25% by this year. All right, meaning spending resources on AI computing power. Okay, and of course, at this point of time, the current AI computing power, all right, is actually controlled by five, I would say, the top major tech companies. All right, 83% of the entire AI compute power is controlled by them. And of course, currently, okay, there is actually a very unfair AI data contribution model. All right, so who actually train this AI is actually the users of all these AI. For example, if you are someone who uses ChatGPT, all right, whether you are using the free version of the or the paid version, once a while you will actually be asked to do certain surveys, all right, on how or what type of response do you like, or do you prefer. So all this, even the data that you actually chit chat with ChatGPT and stuff like that, whatever inputs you have, they actually contributes to the learning of the AI. So users are actually contributing a lot of data to AI, but we are not getting any direct benefits at all, right? So in this instance, there's an exciting opportunity that exists in utilizing billions of idle devices worldwide to boost the AI development and generate economic benefits for their owners, which is you and me. So what is Nexus AI? As we have mentioned earlier on, is a super AI brain, all right, what does it do? It is to utilize billions of idle devices worldwide. All right. So, for example, your smartphone, your laptop, your tablets, or all these devices that have computing power, they are generally not being used at 100% rates. So, by joining into the Nexus AI platform, you are able to transform your devices' idle computing power, all right, to contribute to the whole entire development of AI. Okay, so this is what Nexus AI is all about. Okay, so the AI compute power crisis right now is imbalanced because for the developers itself, okay, if you are developing or looking into going into the AI industry, cloud compute costs are actually rising 30%, 37% annually, making AI innovation relatively expensive, right? And for those users, which is like you and me, right, we provide a lot of data, but we do not receive any AI generated profits. Last but not least, for the entire society itself, AI development prioritize over corporate interests, right? Instead of this democratized process. So what does it mean? Very simple. Whatever AI that we are that is available to us right now, the direction of development for all this AI usage is depending on the corporate interests based on what is in those capital interests. All right. So it's not really based on the what the society actually really need or wants. So over at Nexus AI, compute power is equivalent to value, and the AI is the future. But at the end of the day, who really gets to benefit this new or this great innovation, I would say. So how Nexus AI democratize AI computing power from a centralized control to a decentralized opportunity. So Nexus AI is currently building onto a three-stage compute power revolution, okay, by combining AI and blockchain together. Okay, so first stage is compute power optimization by fragmenting billions of idle devices into a usable compute resource network. Federated learning chain reaction by connecting all these fragmented resources into one decentralized AI supercomputer power. So supercomputer is able to have a more cost-effective and faster AI training across the entire global network instead of just a traditional central data center. And last but not least, to create something called AGI. If you guys do not know what is AGI, it represents artificial general intelligence, okay? So exponentially scaling AI compute power for AGI breakthroughs, meaning general intelligence, okay? Artificial general intelligence, okay? Improving AI self-learning and adaptability through distributed intelligence. So this will actually help more of us, all right, our future generation, or even for ourselves, right, to move towards more generalized AI. Okay, so imagine a world where AI is accessible on your very own device, which is not just open for those tech giants. All right, anyone can access to AI. So how Nexus AI actually taps into the global compute power by unleashing the hidden potential of either devices. So this is their formula. Okay, just do a calculation. If you have 10 billion idle devices worldwide, okay, plus, let's say, a 30% unused compute power, okay, this power itself is equivalent to 3,000 petaflops, which is equivalent to 15 Google TPU clusters. Right? That's how powerful this Nexus AI project can be. All right, and 10 billion devices worldwide. This numbers itself is actually quite small. All right. Right, so if this is fully activated, this decentralized compute network could surpass a centralized supercomputer. And this is what Nexus AI is trying to achieve over here. So your idle power is the atomic fuel for super AI training for the future. So what is Nexus AI or what is XAI? Okay, so let's take a look. Nexus AI is a blockchain-based distributed supercomputing platform that integrates AI and compute power into a seamless, decentralized network. All right, so it helps by solving the efficiency in AI compute power access. It also helps to create new AI development opportunities while ensuring fairness for all developers, users. And last but not least, empowering users to contribute and benefit from the progress of AI developments. So Nexus AI vision is to make AI accessible, affordable, and beneficial for everyone. So how Nexus AI transform AI for everybody is on a mission to launch compute power equity movement by connecting either compute power worldwide. Okay, so what Nexus AI is able to enable, it enables to compute power to train the next generation AGI. It also allows us to earn AI evolution rewards based on your contribution in terms of your computing power. It also helps or use the XAI tokens to power AI's democratization. So the slogan for Nexus AI is your device, your power, and our future. So XAI token is to actually assist the growing, or I would say the foundation for the entire Nexus AI ecosystem. So they have this viral growth strategy, which they are looking at implementing two powerful community-driven strategies to scale the entire global adoption. Okay, so first of all is compute power squads, where they will be giving out a 1 million reward pool, right? And allowing users to form teams, or meaning they will actually compute together, more like a referrer, right? So you build your own compute power squads, your team, and global top 100 teams will get to split a 1 million reward pool. So this is one of the so-called growth strategy by getting people to form teams. And the other one, all right, which is to partners with environmental organization to train climate models or climate AI models. So every 100 hours of compute power, so-called contributed, is equivalent to one real tree planted, right? So your compute power, all right, you and me, fuels the AI progress and benefits the entire planet. So three game-changing innovation on Nexus AI, which is, first of all, let's take a look. All right, so let's understand the current problem. Traditional AI training relies on centralized supercomputer, making access expensive and limited, okay? So most of our devices, like I've mentioned earlier, smartphones, PC, tablets itself, you have a lot of unused computing power, all right, that is not being utilized. So by having the Nexus AI platform, you are able to do a decentralized AI training, which means that any devices you can just download the clients and register and join the entire Nexus global computing network, right? And they also have something called the intelligent task allocation. All this will be managed by AI. So AI allocates tasks based on your device types, Okay, so for example, the phones will handle image processing, while laptops, PC will train small models, AI models. While if you have a server at home, all right, or maybe probably you own a server in your companies or as a developers, right, your servers can conduct more complex computation itself. And of course, as a decentralization, a combination with AI, right? So privacy first approach by using federated learning plus homomorphic encryption to ensure your data stays secure in your own local device instead of a centralized I would say a super data center. Okay, so this entire impact itself helps to reduce the AI computing cost by 67% while increasing the training speed by 40%. It also empowers user to contribute to the AI progress using your own individual device. All right, so this is the number one. All right, having computing power as your own authority. Number two, which is crowdsourcing AI evolution. Okay, so AI development is controlled by large corporation deciding what models to train. Okay, and users and developers have no say in the AI direction. So of course, Nexus AI solution is by having a DAO, all right, AI training marketplace. So developers actually submit AI training tasks into the for the community to vote using the ecosystem token, which is XAI, which so-called AI models to prioritize in terms of development, all right, and utility itself. Okay. And of course, there's also a proof of contribution, POC. User earns evolution points by contributing your compute power. All right. And these points can be exchanged for example, a share in AI generated revenue or probably exclusive AI powered service in the future itself. So which means that when you are contributing your computing power, right, as long as your device is logged in and connected to the network itself, you are getting points, okay, and you are at the same time mining XAI also. All right, so all these evolution points can be exchanged in the future for either revenue or even service. Okay, so this impact itself democratize the whole entire AI development, enabling community influence on the AI evolution, and users are able to be rewarded for your contributing powers, benefiting individuals. More people, I would say, will get to benefit instead of just those large corporations that is existing right now. Okay, so given an example over here, the traditional AI evolution, all right, which is data upload to centralized processing, then of course model output for the AI training. But for Nexus AI itself, it will be a localized data. So you're just utilizing your unused computing power, right? So your data stays with you, with encrypted gradient transmission to a federated model updates for the AI itself. All right. So with Nexus AI evolution is safer and at the same time more efficient. Last but not least is a dynamic compute power finance, right? So by transforming AI compute power into a liquid financial asset. So the current problem is that compute power is not monetized in traditional systems. It has nothing to do with you and me, right? And at the same time, it is very costly, inefficient, and limiting its innovations. All right, so Nexus AI solution is by very simple tokenizing, all right, by combining blockchain technology, all right, compute tokenization, converts compute power into XAI tokens, allowing the users to rent, trade, or invest in compute power. And at the same time, you can earn passive income by having your device logged in and online into Nexus AI global network itself. Okay, so next there's also a AI hedge funds, okay, where a user can stake their compute power to support high risk AI research, for example, medical AI or even AI drug discovery, etc. All right, so if you pledge your compute power into these AI hedge funds, all right, if successful, for the whatever projects that you actually support in, you will definitely earn high returns. But of course, if the project is unsuccessful, don't worry, there will be tokenized compensation that mitigates your risk also. right? So this is their solution. So the impact for this solution itself, AI will turn your compute power into a tradable, investable digital assets and enables anyone to benefit from the entire financial ecosystem of AI development. So let's take a look at this tokenomics of our XAI itself. Okay, so the token name is XAI. Blockchain is currently on the BSC network with the initial launch price of 0.1 USDT with a total supply of 1 billion XAI. All right, so there's actually a this tokenomics itself is deflationary. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look. So 50% of the entire total supply will actually goes into this release based on their computing power, means compute mining rewards. So first 4 years will be 50% of the total mining rewards, which is in this instance 25% of the total supply in the first 4 years, right? And then it will be half every year. So the remaining 25% will be half in terms of how much XAI tokens can be mined annually. Okay. So the other 20% will be ecosystem funds, 15% for team and advisors, okay, which is vested for 4 years. And at the same time, there will be a public sale, which is 10%, early stage funding, and liquidity pool for DEX and even CEX itself. Okay, so XAI tokens fuels the AI development, compute access, and the governance participation in the whole entire ecosystems. So what is the utility, right? The value of XAI, or I would say any token itself, as I always mentioned, comes from the utility. So other than have a tokenomics in terms of the supply, all right, and the scarcity of a token itself, you need to look at the demand, which is the utility, and what XAI can be used for, all right? So for developers itself, they will have to use XAI to access this decentralized AI, all right, training. So it can be used for users itself. When you want to actually use your AI services, all right, that is provided by NeXAI, you can actually use XAI to pay for it. Okay, of course, right? XAI will be used for task priority. So higher stake XAI equals to priority access to premium compute resources. Okay. All right, last but not least, of course, to participate in governance, XAI holders, right, is able to vote on AI development priorities and platform upgrades itself. So XAI, same thing, powers the developments and fuels the whole entire ecosystem. And what is the deflationary mechanisms? Okay. So of course, first of all, there's this burning accelerator. So every usage of the AI services will burn XAI. So in the long run, it will reduce the token supply as adoption continues to grow. Right, and of course for this compute compute power, they call it the compute decay mechanism. All right, so all devices itself will experience a 5% annual efficiency loss. All right, so that your so-called in other words, to make it simple, is that our mining of this XAI will decrease annually in terms of the power that just like our Bitcoin, every time we talk about bull run is when Bitcoin gets halving, right? So every 4 year it gets halved. So by contributing your computing power, you will be getting lesser reward as time goes by. And last but not least, of course, adaptive mining difficulties. So mining rewards will be adjusted based on the total network computing power to ensure a balance of XAS supply. So as more people start to come into this Nexus AI's computing power network, right? The whole entire network's mining capability will start to reduce to ensure fairness for everybody. Right. So if you ask me, the early miners, the early adopters are always usually the one who actually benefit the most in the long run. All right. Just like if today you are mining Bitcoin, it will be difficult for you. Your cost will be much, much higher and compared to your rewards. But if you started mining Bitcoin back in the years of, like, say, 2020, 2009, 2010, 2011, where you are able to mine a lot of Bitcoins, At that point of time, the supply is high. If you kept it till now, I believe you are a multi-billionaire. All right, definitely for sure. Right, compared to someone who just started mining Bitcoin itself. So of course, this deflationary mechanism would help to drive the continuous demand, prevent inflations, and at the same time ensure XAI retains its long-term value in the whole AI ecosystem. So the growth engine behind XAI, right, of course, is the increasing AI demand around the whole world right now. Not just users, but more and more developers and enterprise requires affordable decentralized AI computing power. So this will drive the demand for XAI, right? So of course, the token burning mechanism, as we have discussed earlier on, right? The compute power staking rewards also. So when more people actually stake the XAI token to actually get a higher computing priority, it will create a holding incentive. And last but not least, of course, the entire ecosystem expansions, right? Where they get in new AI services or develop new AI services or strategic partnerships, and of course, having more companies and enterprise using this whole entire computing power network. This will enhance the XAI utility and value itself. So be part of the centralized AI revolution where you can contribute, stake, and grow together with XAI. So in summary, why do we choose XAI as a high potential token? Because AI market itself is a $1 trillion market. And ever since the start of 2025, a lot of social media KOLs and a lot of people, we have been talking about AI related tokens or projects itself. But today, XAI is playing a different role. It's not an AI project or development, but it's more like providing the infrastructure for AI development. All right. So it is gathering global users to contribute to the developments of AI. Right. This is more important. So the explosive growth of the global AI market itself, as we can see, according to Gartner, right, the global AI market is projected to reach about 190 billion by 2025 with a CAGR of 42.2%. And by 2030, AI is expected to contribute an total of 15.7 trillion to the global GDP, right, driving economic transformation. Right, so of course, I'm not too sure how young everybody is on this podcast, right? But of course, we do understand that as we get to where we are today, we have been through a lot of revolution. All right, we have the the automations. We went through a lot of different technology improvements and stuff like that. So this AI is definitely the next big thing for our future generations. Okay. So of course, AI plus blockchain, this so-called powerful combination right now at this point of time, okay, is still very new. Okay, based on the Forbes predicts that blockchain plus AI market will reach 5.8 billion, all right, by 2025. Right. So the good thing is blockchain's decentralization and the security and the transparency complements AI's intelligence and automation and accelerating the whole entire industry's transformation. Okay, so AI plus blockchain will lead to the next technological revolution. So NeXAI is pioneering in the Web3 AI revolution. So first of all, it comes with a dynamic compute finance by transforming compute power into a liquid financial asset while creating a new AI compute finance model. And of course, just now we have mentioned compute power as your authority by leveraging billions of devices worldwide to form this global AI compute power. We are enabling everyone to participate in the development of AIs, okay? And of course, AI evolution, crowdsourcing, community-driven AI development, shaping the AI future through decentralized governance. All right, so this is what we know about blockchain, a combination of both AI and blockchain. So NeXAI is to is creating a global super AI brain that enables contributors of computing power to benefit from the AI era, which is where we are right now. So of course, for the Nexus ecosystem that drives value and growth, okay, market search will actually drive XAI value appreciation. So of course, at this point of time, you realize that we are getting more and more AI tools out there that is owned by tech companies. Like for example, the most popular one around the world, we are looking at ChatGPT, correct? And recently, China based company came out with a new AI model, which is DeepSeek. And of course, we have Google's Gemini, and even have Bing Chat and Luma itself. Okay, so but by having all these AI involved in this Nexus AI computing power network, okay, so XAI tokens, okay, will be used to fuel, all right, gaming, logistics, education, medical, IoT, social, and finance. Okay, so as long as anything that is related to AI into any sectors itself, okay, by using the this decentralized global computing power specifically for AI, all right, XAI would be the economy, the main token, and most importantly, it has a very huge potential growth for the future itself. So why early investors always benefits the most? I believe everybody knows this, okay? Just take a look at how we started, how this world have changed with cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, we already know. Okay, so of course, right now there's mining rewards and token release. Of course, right now, most importantly, you must understand 50% of the so-called XAI for the mining itself, all right, up to 50% is released in the first 4 years for higher early mining rewards. Okay, early stage mining offers lower difficulty at the same time, higher returns for early participants. Of course, market supply and price growth with increased demand of AI computing power and the decrease of the supply of the XAIs, because we know the mining rewards and the token release will slowly become lesser and more difficult. Okay, this will lead to rising prices, just like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay, XAI's value will grow steadily with the network expanding, all right, and increasing the whole entire compute power itself. Well, of course, it also comes with a deflationary model that promotes long-term scarcity over the time with burning mechanism and the compute power decay. So early participation will always lead to gaining computing power advantages and long-term value growth. So how does XAI compares to some leading AI tokens out there? You can see, right? So for example, project title Singularity Net, all right? So the token AGIX. So maybe some of you guys have heard of these tokens, or even you are following these tokens, or maybe just right now you are trading it, all right? But you can see, okay, so their initial price and their all-time high and their growth itself, okay? So you can see XAI is pretty new, and right now we are probably trading at about $1.30, So the growth is there and the potential is definitely huge. Okay, so as the whole entire Nexus AI's ecosystem continue to expand, the value could match or even surpass other top current AI projects itself. So how does XAI, or why does XAI stands out in the AI sector? Because it's the future core asset of AI computing economy, okay? So it's technology-driven innovation by reducing the barriers to AI development, enabling XAI to take full advantage of this technological revolution. All right, it has exponential growth potential. Okay, so blockchain plus AI is still in its early stages, all right, with market expectation of explosive future growth. So XAI currently is positioned at the forefront by contributing the infrastructure of AI, which is computing power, in the decentralization, in the decentralized form, right, by adopting blockchain This is fantastic, okay? And of course, currently, there's an exclusive launch, which is being launched exclusively on UBX Exchange. So backed by UBX Labs' strong resources by providing investors with the best entry opportunity at this point of time. All right. So if you guys want to find out more about what is UBX Labs, I believe yesterday's our trainer, Victor, he has actually shared with everyone about the formation and the birth of UBX Labs and the launchpad itself. So if you have missed yesterday's session, you guys can go to our Telegram channel, and from there you could actually just go and take a look at the previous recordings. All right. Last but not least, of course, early incentives and long-term value growth. With deep technological integration and ecosystem incentives, XAI offers significant rewards. Most important, the keyword here is early rewards and long-term growth potential. Yeah. So XAI is not just another token, it's the driving force of the AI computing economy. So if you'd like to find out more about XAI itself, you guys can take a screenshot of this page, which you are looking at your screen right now. Right, this is the NeXAI project's official social media. All right, we have our website, Twitter or X, Facebook. All right, this is an official medium where they pronounce their news, and this is their Instagram itself. Okay. So thank you. We have come to the end of our today's presentation on XAI or Nexus AI. Okay. So please do join us daily on our podcast itself to find out more information and understand more about UBX platform. So we have design interesting topics, and I would say more and more trainers will be coming onto this podcast to share more of their insights and their experience with everyone over here. And of course, we do understand that some of the community, because of the time difference, is not able to join. But don't worry, our recording is saved. Everybody can take a look again, go through during their free time. All right. So with that, I thank everyone for joining me today. I believe a lot of you guys have not heard my voice already, but once again, thank you for joining us, and good night, good morning, or good evening to everybody in the whole world right now. Thank you.